We are here. We've seen your comments. Where's Charlene? Where's Pippa? We are here.
Not having a party.
Not having a party. I think I was hoping to come on here and start skanking out. I don't know how I was going to be because I was really confident that we'll get a win against Man City away. I know we don't do that, and we haven't done it in a very long time. But I was just very confident. I guess I underestimated Man City because of their form in the season so far. Only one win. Well, now it's two now. And just the injuries and the lack of players that they had. But clearly, one lack of distraction, concentration from Bellerin. It cost us a goal, and yeah, 1-0 throughout the game. But yeah, man, I'm really disappointed. I'm going to have to get myself some energy to get through these comments and get through this show because I wasn't impressed with that game. How about you?
I wasn't impressed either, and I'm so disappointed. I think we just sort of got it wrong with the starting lineup.
Me or Arteta?
Arteta. Well, it's a family thing. Yeah. It's a group thing. But my question is, why didn't Lacazette start? Lacazette is a player, exactly, that we should have seen on the starting. Partey, why are we making substitutions so late?
Very late.
Partey should have come in, all right, he's not starting. At least get him in earlier. Last, 7 minutes?
Yeah.
And he got a yellow card.
Yeah, that was a bit wild. Do you know what? He came on very aggression though. He elbowed the ref.
That's what I like to see.
He just went, move out the way.
Yeah, that ruthlessness, reckless player. And that's what we need at Arsenal.
Yeah. Going back to your point about Lacazette, I was so shocked to see that front three. And when I did initially see the front three, if you watched the starting 11 show, I assumed that Willian was going to be on the left, Pepe's on the right, and Aubameyang's in the middle. But you watch the game, and Willian's playing down the middle as a number. I was so confused by that front three. It just didn't work. Yeah, I just didn't get it. I didn't get it. But let's get through some stats. As we know, full time, Manchester City 1, Arsenal 0. There was 13 total shots for Manchester City and only 11, well, I say 11, it's not that much of a drastic difference between the two, but 11 for Arsenal. 5 shots on target for Man City and 3 for Arsenal. 59% possession and 41% possession for Arsenal. So kind of fairly equal. 666 passes though for Man City and 453 for Arsenal. And 89% pass accuracy for Man City and 85% for Arsenal. Let me ask you, I'll ask you a quick question. Speaking of pass accuracy, I don't know if it's continued throughout the game, but for the majority of the first half and for about the first 70 minutes of the game, there was only about 3 players that had 100% pass accuracy. Can you guess who they were?
3 players?
Yeah.
Is that both sides?
Both sides, from both sides.
Oh God, 100% pass. Gabriel?
You're not going to get it. No,
Gabriel?
No. It's probably who you least expect, to be honest. Could have probably didn't pass the ball that much.
Xhaka.
Xhaka is one of them, yes.
One. Mahrez.
Yes, all right.
Oh, 2?
Go on.
And the third one.
Who you least expect. I don't know if you guys will get it.
Alright, give me a clue. What side was it? I've got 2. Arsenal. Oh gosh.
Come on, guys, help her out.
Oh my God. I don't know. Who was playing?
All right, I'll let you have it. It's Willian.
Willian.
So for the majority of the game, those are the 3 players that had 100% pass accuracy. Not what you expected, did you?
No, not at all.
And the game just wasn't what anyone expected because we all wanted to see Partey. There was a lot of people in the comments saying, don't start him, he's not ready. Then there was like 50% saying he is ready, he's been playing. Why didn't he start?
Exactly. Why did he not start? I mean, the game was getting... We started quite well.
Yeah.
Then we sort of just dipped. And it just felt like a flat game. I feel like if Partey was on, it would have just been more exciting. The fact that we got him signed to Arsenal, there was so much hype.
In time for this game.
Exactly. So much hype, excitement. And I think that would have continued, today. But it just felt like we was way up there. And then we just...
Yeah. The only exciting stat that I can give you about Thomas Partey is that he is the first Ghanaian to play for Arsenal since Emmanuel Frimpong in 2011.
Wow.
So yeah, that's the only exciting stat I can give you for now, unless I delve into the game a bit more for the 8 minutes that he was on, if it was even that.
7
to 8. Let's call it 7.5. But yeah, speaking of Willian, let's have a look at his heat map quickly because someone said cold map over there. not really a fan favourite this evening.
I know.
But the game did change when he came off, so maybe we don't realise how important he was to that starting 11. Yes, he didn't get the goals and wasn't creating enough chances for the front three. You would expect, looking at starting 11, Aubameyang, Pepe, Willian, we're going to at least score 2 goals.
Exactly, because you think, that's quite strong, solid. But
if we look at his heat map, he was everywhere on that, is that the left-hand side there and in the middle. But yeah, it just wasn't, it's not the most exciting heat map there, is it?
No.
It's not. a little bit in the centre circle. It's definitely not in the final third, though. For someone that's playing in the front three, you need to be in the final third. You need to be getting in that box. And if you look at both boxes, they are empty. Empty. That says a lot about that performance. That he shouldn't play in that position again, in my opinion. We've got another a sheet here for you to look at from expected goals. So obviously the game finished 1-0. A 1.3 sum of times goals. So sum of goals, 1.3 for Manchester City and 0.8 for Arsenal. So basically 0. That's the expected goals. But look, if you just look at this map here, if it will come up on the screen, that would be amazing of how the game went. But I'm going to move on because, producer, you're not putting it on the screen for me.
Where's the map?
But what's the comment saying, Shah?
So the comments are saying Ozil in. I mean, there's been a lot of talk about Ozil.
I didn't think that comments will come up that quickly.
Yeah, look, they're all here.
Oh, wow.
Oh, we've just got the map up now.
Oh, there you have a look at that, guys.
Eddie is from Ghana. Is Eddie from Ghana?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was Nigerian.
No, he's from Ghana.
Oh, where have I been?
But I'm not saying what I'm saying is the first Ghana international. I know that Eddie is Ghanaian, but Eddie plays for England side. So I'm saying the first Ghanaian international since Frimpong in 2011. So I don't know, did I say international? I'm sure I did. But just to clarify, that is what I meant. Yes.
Abdullah Madzani is saying we need Ozil, better than nothing.
Is there lots of Ozil comments?
Let's say just play him. More Tyreni Oladimiji, sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, is saying Bellerin is a liability.
I was expecting some Bellerin stick today because that first goal, and it wasn't just the first goal, Raheem Sterling turned him out about 2 or 3 times in that game. And he didn't need to, he took his time, he turned him out and even paused thinking, what should I do next? He could have taken a sip of tea while he waited, do you know what I mean? He turned him out, paused on the ball, made his pass, could have got a second, do you know what I mean? And Bellerin was really sloppy there, and it did cause the first goal. I know a lot of you may put the blame on Leno as well for punching it out instead of catching it, but the speed that ball came at him, not many goalkeepers are going to hold on to that. Not many. So he didn't, in my eyes, I don't think he did too wrong in punching it out, but obviously he punched it right back out into the path of a City player to just
finish off.
Yeah, man.
What are you saying? Do you think Ainsley Maitland-Niles should have perhaps started ahead of Bellerin?
95%, I was going to say 95%, but yeah, very strongly I feel like he should have played. And if not started, he should have come into that game a lot earlier. When you're seeing those mistakes there.
Exactly, then bring him in. Rectify them.
Bring him in. Let me give you some more stats on the game. Man City are unbeaten in their last 10 Premier League games with Arsenal. They've won 8 and they've drawn 2 since a 1-2 loss in December 2015. So as you lot remember, and I'm sure you very well much know, the last time we beat them was December 2015. That's 5 years ago, bro. 5 years. What? People finished school in that time.
Exactly.
Like, we went from year 7 to year 11. Like, it was done. Like, we need to sort that stat out ASAP, and we should have done it today, and we really could have done. But I really think the error lied in the starting lineup. But I say that it may not be Arteta's fault as a whole, because the starting lineup originally, in my eyes, was a back 4 of Tierney, Holding, Gabriel, and Bellerin. And when Holding picked up an injury in training or the warm-up, that David Luiz came, who might say was probably a candidate for man of the match if it was an Arsenal player, because he was superb. But like, I think the starting level would have been a lot different, but it all changed in the last minute due to that injury.
Literally.
So, I don't know, you could blame Arteta, you can blame whatever, but it was a very unfortunate loss. Very, very unfortunate.
And I mean, now the transfer window's closed. We've got Gabriel in. We got Thomas Partey, which is the main, player that we really wanted in. Do you feel like there's still something missing, in terms of our finishing?
We've got all the ingredients there. I just don't know why the pot's not cooking.
Exactly.
I don't know. Because the front three is a good enough front three, but it doesn't show today. The midfield, okay, Partey didn't start. Maybe it would have been a totally different game if he did. Do you know what I mean? But it affects us going forward, and it affects our history against the big 6, because we've played 2 top 6 sides now, Liverpool, now Man City. We've lost against both. And I was going to say next, Arsenal are winless in their last 29 Premier League games away against the big 6. We've drawn 10 and we've lost 19 since a 2-0 win against Man City in January 2015. So we beat Man City twice in 2015, beginning of the year, end of the year. And that's it. Show's over, folks. Show's over.
Oh.
What's the comments?
Right, let's get into the comments. Eugene Kawemba is saying, ladies, I missed you, though we lost 1-0.
Missed you too, man.
Cool is saying Pepe is rubbish. Lacazette should play. Partey should have played from the start. I wouldn't say Pepe was rubbish. No. I think he was all right today.
And I can get why he's saying that, but you know me, I'm always on to Pepe, but like, it wasn't a convincing performance, and I just want to see more from him. If they were going to play anyone down the middle, apart from Aubameyang, it should have been him, because he can do that. He's played in that position. Willian, what on earth are you doing there? Centre forward over Lacazette?
Makes no sense.
It's wild. It's
I mean, even
wild.
in the game against Sheffield, Lacazette was benched. Did he even come on in that game? I can't remember.
You know my memory's not that great.
Yeah, I don't even think he came on. Why is he?
I remember Saka scored the only goal in that game, and I can't remember who. I honestly don't remember.
Yeah, but he was benched. He wasn't on the starting.
So back to the stats. Man City have conceded just 1 goal in their last 6 Premier League games against Arsenal, keeping a shutout versus 4 different managers in this run. So, of course, Arsene Wenger, Unai Emery, Freddie Ljungberg, and now Mikel Arteta twice. So they just know how to set up against us, don't they?
Exactly.
They must look forward to playing Arsenal.
Do you know, today I was actually feeling like, do you know what, things are going to sort of change.
Me
We're
too.
going to get a win.
And I'm never optimistic.
Exactly. My score prediction was a 1-0, but to Arsenal.
You'll never believe mine.
What was yours?
I said 2-0 to Arsenal. I said
Did you? You were that confident?
I was super confident. I underestimated Man City because of the news, of course, of Aguero apparently not being available, Kevin De Bruyne not being available, and to my knowledge, Sterling not being available. And then I see Aguero and Sterling on the starting line. I was like, okay. Well,
did you not watch my video yesterday? I knew Aguero would possibly be back.
But I just didn't think he would start. Like,
I
just didn't expect it.
Speaking of Aguero, what did you make of him, first of all, you know, talking to the official in that way and then deciding to put his hand around her?
It's very rare. It's hard because it hits home personally because it's a woman, but like if I have to look at it as a neutral perspective, any official, you don't normally see a player run up to the linesman like that. It's always the referee. If it's going to be an official, it's normally the referee. They always the first point of call to say, what are you doing? Ref, da-da-da-da. I don't remember. I know the comments are going to say, yeah, it happens all the time, but you rarely see a player go in a linesman's face and touch their neck.
Exactly.
I mean, what's
that
that
was just disrespectful.
You can take it in 2 ways. He was either grabbing the neck to like to say, bruv, fix up in it, or he's grabbing it politely to say, all right, fair enough, and it might have looked aggressive. Either way, just don't touch them because it could be misconstrued. Don't touch her or him, whoever it may be in the future. You just don't touch the officials.
But even from the way he was talking, he was obviously clearly upset about her decision.
He was in her face.
Exactly, that aggression. Exactly, and then decides to put his hand around her.
Yeah, it was a bit wild. I can't lie. Aguero. Yeah, I don't know where you thought you was. Like, I don't know who you talked to at home like that, but you know, you can't do that.
Hold it down a bit, mate.
Hold it down.
Like it's your first day back and all that.
Yeah, relax. So Arsenal have lost each of their last 7 games against Man City, their longest run against an opponent since losing 7 in a row against, you'll never guess this one, but I'll let you have a guess.
Sorry, repeat. I was actually reading the comments.
Oh, sorry. So Arsenal have lost their last 7 league games against Manchester City. That's their longest run of losses, unfortunately, against an opponent since losing 7 in a row against... You're never going to... I don't even know why you're never going to get this.
give me a clue. What colour's their home kit?
Blue.
Chelsea.
They're not in the Premier League at the moment.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a very long time ago.
Oh, gosh.
It's in 1974.
Blackburn Rovers.
No, good guess though, kind of.
I'll
give you 2 more guesses.
All right. Bloody hell. What letter does it begin with?
If I say that, it gives it away.
Go on, just say it.
Aye.
Wait, why can't it? What?
Yeah.
Wait, no, wait. What, are they Championship?
I don't know where they are right now, you know. It's a good question.
All right, go and tell me here.
Ipswich Town.
Oh, gosh.
And that was between 1974 to 1977. But yeah, Pep Guardiola has won 500 games in all competitions as a manager, including Barcelona, winning 172 as Manchester City boss. Don't even know why I'm reading out this stats, because this is an Arsenal fan channel. But
exactly, and we've just lost to him.
I'll give you all the knowledge just in case you didn't know already. But yeah, it's not the best opponent to come up against, and I really thought we was going to turn it around again today. Just like the Merseyside derby, I thought Everton would turn it around because they've obviously consistently lost against Liverpool, and I thought today would be their day. But no, it's not anyone's.
That was a bit of a mad game. Yeah, wasn't it?
It was. Man City goalkeeper Ederson has kept 53 clean sheets in the Premier League since his debut in August 2017. 50 more than any other goalkeeper in this time.
I mean, we have to give credit to Ederson. He is a good goalkeeper.
You do.
So you've got to give him that credit.
You do. Do you know why I'm reading out all these stats for Man City?
Why?
Because that's how bad our performance was. I can only talk about
Man City.
I mean, anything else I say about Arsenal is not going to be anything you want to hear. Not as, I don't know if you want to hear these stats. I can give you a couple more about the game.
Is there anything positive you could say about Arsenal today?
Statistically, no.
No?
No. I gave you the ones with about 100% pass accuracy.
What about
Willian and Xhaka?
What about in terms of gameplay? Saka's performance?
Saka's performance was amazing first half. Second half, he really dipped down in levels of performance. But his first half performance, the two chances that he created, it was only him that was making those chances, forcing Edison to reach up and do a save and open up his body for the next one. Saka was superb in the first half. If he carried it on, it would have been a candidate for man of the match, even though we lost. But let's get into some of the comments.
Iffy Ijirobi is saying, never you underestimate City.
I should never underestimate them.
Yep, don't underestimate them.
I'll do what I want, thank you.
Do you know, oh look, this one. Barrister Shah is saying, we didn't put enough seasoning, that's why it's not cooking properly.
Oh, the pot's dry.
Needed that finely little touch.
The pot is dry. Aguero and Rodri should have been sent off, and that's from Telwyn Broadley. Why should Aguero have been sent off? I agree with Rodri. What did Aguero do? Oh, for the
maybe
the
perhaps,
officials?
Yeah, perhaps for that. What about Kyle Walker?
It should have definitely been a yellow card. Kyle Walker, if there was a proper connection, even though that's a foul, putting your foot up that high.
Exactly. Look at how
if there was
high
a proper connection with his head and there was a graze or Gabriel would have. I know I shouldn't say this, but if Gabriel would have dropped or if there was a proper connection, definitely a red card, definitely a booking. But I just think it got overlooked because Gabriel didn't bring any attention to it.
Yeah, exactly.
So the ref's eyes were probably somewhere else, which he shouldn't have been. But you can't look everywhere at the same time, you know.
There's VAR.
Of course.
Did it
even go into VAR?
No, it didn't. Did we even use VAR at all today?
Good question.
I don't recall seeing any VAR checks. So.
Anonymous name says, people need to understand our project is 4 years away from Liverpool. Why are we, what's going on? Why are you talking about Liverpool?
Yeah, why are we being compared to Liverpool now?
What's all that about?
If he's saying, shocking performance, there is no sign to trust the process. Saka was the only player that showed heart. He did show a lot of heart. Yeah, he showed a lot of heart and strength and character. I enjoyed watching him play first half, as I said. John Camper says, sorry, but why can't we ever sub Oba? He was short one today, useless up front. Eddie should have been brought on for Aubameyang. He is young and hungry like Saka. Now, do you know what, John? I can actually agree with that. It's very rare you ever see Aubameyang be subbed off. He's the captain, of course, and majority. I can't give a stat on this off the top of my head, but I'm going to assume like 98% of the time he plays the full 90 minutes. It's very rare you see him come off. And after a performance like that, where he's just not getting into the game, especially in the last few Premier League games as well, I should have looked at that and thought, bring on Eddie. Bring on Eddie and Laka. And see what that does. And Eddie's confidence would have been high. I mean, he's just broke a record playing for the England under-21s.
Exactly.
So just keep that momentum going for him.
Yeah, that's a good point you made, John. Dina AFC says, I'm sorry, but Mikel Arteta has no game plan. Look how Leicester demolished them. Arteta needs a plan and quick. Ooh. Look how the tables turn so quickly.
Oh no, literally.
He was praising Arteta and now he has no game plan. I mean, when we was beating Man City and Liverpool in the other games, no one was saying this.
Exactly.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
I mean, I wouldn't take it that far. Maybe he was just trying something new against Pep. But I mean, I wouldn't take it that far. He got it wrong today.
Yeah.
We learn, we move on.
Diplo says, what did you expect? The absolute lack of creativity, bar Saka, was excruciatingly painful to watch. So much for the modern hard-pressing game that has left Ozil behind. Where was that press? It's true. And this is why I say people like Eddie and Lacazette should have played, because they always press.
Yeah, Eddie especially. Exactly, all the way up to the keeper.
Yep. So,
and that's what we were lacking today as well.
They should have definitely featured a lot longer in that game.
Yeah.
One of the two or both.
Why did we make subs so late? I mean, when you can
I don't know what kind of mind games that was.
Exactly.
And then I was even with the other colleagues in here. They were like, "Party's not going to come," and I said, "No, I'll bet you. He's going to come on. He's going to come." I said
80th minute.
I said 83rd.
Oh, did you say 83rd?
He came on a minute earlier than I expected.
Yeah, but that's too late.
Yeah,
it's just too late. What are you guys thinking? Thomas Partey, should he have started? Should he have come on earlier? Let us know in the comments. We got Nareej Kobe Sharma saying Ainsley Maitland-Niles should start. We should get him on the starting.
Here's a comment that I might have to confirm here. What year did Xhaka join? 2007? No, not earlier than that.
2016.
Right, anyway, Agubu Bar says, since Xhaka joined us, we have never qualified for Champions League. And now you got my brain ticking, thinking, what year did he actually join? Because that's wild. And that's a crazy strike of coincidence, I would say. Can't blame Xhaka completely.
No,
it's a bit of coincidence.
Can't put all the blame.
It seems like you're trying to blame him for not being in the Champions League. It seems so. I'm not accusing you of anything, but it seems that way.
Web Creatives is in agreement, saying subs were too late.
You're very late. Ben Henry, hello Ben, how are you?
Hi Ben.
Says pathetic performance, no heart, no desire, no passion to do anything. Xhaka can pee off. His pathetic excuse for, wow, Ben. Pathetic excuse for a professional footballer. No influence on the game. The same since we signed him. I think he's been quite good for the most part of last season and since the restart. So where are we getting this from? We're going back to 2018 or whatever year it was that most fans kind of turned against him.
I mean, even today, he didn't really have a bad game.
It wasn't the worst.
Yeah.
Oh, NSW's here. Well, go on.
Hey, NS. I forgot what his real name was.
You didn't pronounce it right
anyway. That's probably why I forgot.
He said, we did look like we had a more disciplined approach to the game today. Before now, we would have shipped 3 goals and looked confused. That's true. Not so this time. We are getting better. We learn and we go again. It's true.
Exactly. It could have been. It's true.
3-0.
Exactly.
I mean, truth was saying before the game started, Partey's not playing. What if he has to come on and we're 3-0 down? So he was expecting goals from Man City himself, and a lot of people were as well. So
yeah, it could have been a lot worse. I guess.
We managed to hold out after that one sloppy conceding of a goal. So I mean, it's not the worst performance, but it wasn't the most inspiring. It's draining. It's soul draining. Look at me,
it was just flat.
Look at me. I'm drained.
And even for the little time that we did see Partey, I mean, if he came on earlier, and I keep banging on about Partey.
But I was so excited to see.
It's Can I just say, by the way, he came on
so
earlier,
nice in that kit.
So, no, this honestly, is where he belongs, where he needs to be.
So I can't wait to see him in the red one playing, because seeing him in the Atletico kit, sorry, it just doesn't look nice.
Exactly, but we need to see him on the pitch now.
Yeah, I like the way he came on. He was commanding. He was telling players, move there. Like, he wasn't.
That's what you want.
Yeah, he looked like he was part of the team already. He ain't shy or scared to say,
that confidence.
Move back, do this, move out the way, ref. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly. It could have been a totally different game if he came on earlier.
It would. I think
because he would have brought that confidence to the team. So.
According to Infamous Shot You, says Man United are losing 1-0. Please tell me Callum Wilson scored.
I know, I'm seeing that as well.
I don't believe you. Where's my phone? Charlene, read the comments while I double check this information.
Dilly Zhouhao is saying Charlene for Prime Minister. Someone was saying that the other day as well. What you think I do a better job than Boris?
Oh my gosh, they are losing. Who scored?
I think it was in the first couple of minutes as well.
Who scored, guys?
Zach Bourgeois is saying no creativity. Ozil will make the difference. We need to get him back in. They need to sort it out. I mean, if we are playing these, paying these players X amount of money to what? Sit on the bench or just travel with the squad?
He didn't travel.
What?
But I think it's to do with his bonuses. I heard so many rumours about this. Obviously, he's got £8 million in bonuses, and if he plays games, they have to now pay those bonuses.
Oh, okay,
as well.
so which is why they're holding
back. That's probably the main reason, because they're already spending enough money. But I don't know. There's rumours. A super chat here from Will M. Hooper says, disappointing, but we move. Arteta always learns from games like these. We move and focus on improvements. Partey must start against Leicester. Come on, you guys. Do you think he'll start in the Europa League game?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
We need to see him.
I wonder what type of team Arteta will put out against Rapid.
It'd be interesting.
Very interesting.
D-Man Gunner Bishop 61 is saying we need a killer finisher, a cold-blooded striker who don't give a damn. So basically the same sort of enthusiasm as Partey, but striker. I agree with you on that one.
Saya Ayam says, if you look at details, we win the FA Cup v Manchester City and Liverpool at Community Shield because Martinez, he is great under pressure, right passing and bring calmness to defence. Leno does not bring that. I knew a comment like this was going to come out.
Just waiting for it. We just never have a show where there's no Martinez comments.
I just knew. But yeah, what can we say? But you have to admit, when we look at when we look at those games, when we look at the build up to the goals as well, hey, they started from Martinez. Especially the goals in the, what game was it? When Aubameyang scored. Two of them. It was like a repeat. The build-up from Martinez, creating it, going up the pitch, Willian pinging it over there. The other one, Saka pinging it over there to Aubameyang, opens up his body, Thierry Henry type of goal. It doesn't happen with other goalkeepers, but you know, I'm not going to do the comparison.
Oh no, it's so true. It's so true, and I don't like to just sit here and keep comparing.
It's not nice.
Leno, who is now our number one, to Martinez.
Number one, and the club decided that.
Exactly, and we have to stick and accept that decision. And it is a bit, you know, unfortunate to just keep comparing him to Martinez.
It's not nice.
But I mean, it is true. And like as we were saying, we do have so much more confidence with Martinez there.
He's gone, guys, sorry.
But he's gone. We have to accept that, move forward, and just accept Leno is our number one.
Exactly.
What do we do about this situation going forward now?
Just stop bringing it up.
What do we say about Leno? I mean, does he just lob it down the pitch? Does he still try play out from the back?
We've always known his distribution hasn't been as good, but we move.
How do we rectify that?
We move. We have to just move, innit? We haven't even seen Runnison in goal yet. Maybe he'll play on Thursday.
Yeah, true.
Wonder how he'll be.
Exactly.
Andre Ben says, have no problems with Partey not starting. This is the Premier League, for God's sake. We are usually down and out after 20 minutes. I see progress. Relax, peeps. Relax.
I get what you're saying, but come on. Partey, he's been fit because he's been playing up until now. And he's got confidence. I get it's the Premier League, but come on, he's a confident player. And the way he come on commanding.
Exactly.
Why hold him back?
The Champions League play, you know.
Exactly. Why are we holding him back?
Of recent.
I mean, we lost today anyway. We should have just got him on early and just made him try it out from early and see whether or not.
I really thought he was going to come on earlier, but you know.
Same. Half time, like first half.
I thought it was going to be first half.
Yeah, I thought, all right, second half now. We can clearly see something isn't working here. So second half, Partey and Laka's going to come on. That's what I was expecting. Half time changes. But we just waited.
MTG7 says, if we had Carlo Ancelotti in charge of this team, the result would have been different. How different? What would it have been? 2-0?
Exactly.
I'm joking. Obi Choshane says, is something wrong with Aubameyang? Now, I kept saying this in the watch-along. I genuinely, if you watch him carefully, he wasn't going 100%. Like, every time he was making a run, when a defender was coming in, he would ease up. Like, he wouldn't go in. Normally, he would go in, cut inside. But he just looked like he was, cautious. And maybe it's because of the knock that he had during the international break when he pulled out of international duty. Because he didn't look like himself, and we can all see that.
Yeah.
And he hasn't looked like himself for a little while now.
And if that's the case, I mean, why don't we just sort of sub him off?
Why play the full 90? Why risk it? Why risk it injury? Why?
Is it to build confidence back?
Confidence? Our captain?
No, but as in, like, if he's sort of holding back.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
It's true. Kathal says, Partey hasn't much of a chance to train with the players. Wise choice, in my opinion, to gradually break him into the team. Keep up the great work. Thank you for the super chat, Kathal. Kathal, I hope I said that right.
Igwe Ogulchukwu is saying, Saka played very well, but positionally he was found wanting.
Say that again?
Saka played very well, but positionally he was found wanting.
What does that mean?
What do you mean by wanting?
Found wanting.
Like wanting more passes?
The CH Leisure says Xhaka wasn't bad. I don't think he was bad today either. I don't know where all this hate is coming from. What Diplo says, punditry, aka armchair coaching, is only an exercise in retrospect. Who should or shouldn't have started wouldn't have mattered if we won with our starting lineup. Very diplomatic answer there. Comment.
Tailwind Broadley is saying we let Saka down today.
How?
How did we let Saka down? I mean, we can see that he was sort of pushing. Do you think we needed more players that sort of had that same sort of hunger?
Yeah, he was the only one that was hungry on the pitch for me.
You can see he really wanted it.
Yeah, like I said, David Luiz and Gabriel were solid. And Tierney as well was solid.
Tierney was good today.
Yeah, and
he was
someone
really
that's been
driving
out
forward.
for a little bit.
Exactly.
Not that long, but you know, same as anyone else that wasn't on international duty, basically. Came into the game strong. I saw a good comment here. Where is it gone? It was about our midfield. D-Man Gunner says, when Partey came on and he captained the midfield, believe me, when he gets on form, he will be the boss. Who is not in form though?
You could just see he's going to be a boss.
Yeah, trust me.
That's what we want though. Adam Carcraft is letting us know what it means. Found wanting means he wasn't doing his job properly.
Oh, right.
Really?
Barbs B. Dawodu says, I can understand the international break had some effect on some of our players, but over the average, we were fair enough, though we lost. We will win City at the Emirates. Well, I hope you're right, Barbs.
Yes. E-Man Drums, what's going on? I see you.
Yo, E-Man.
He's saying, oh, are you calling me Pips? Or?
Yeah, I'm going to hold on to this comment until you finish that one, because this one is wild.
So E-Man is saying, fans need to come back to the stadium. The game has no life. But as Aguero was going off, he sort of was clapping like...
wasting time.
Go on, let us know your wild comment.
Anne B, I'm going to say this slowly and clearly for everyone at the back that might not hear. Anne B says, Aubameyang isn't a good football player. Can we just admit this? He's a good finisher, that's it. That's not my words, that is Anne B's comment. Anne B said that. Dissect. I mean, what do you make of that comment?
That's quite a harsh comment.
Do you know what's crazy?
What's crazy?
I've said it so many times. And Troops, who else? Everyone gets onto me for saying it because I'll be like, the short passes, that he never completes them, they're not good enough. He's an amazing finisher. But all the other skills a footballer should have, I always get onto him. And when I do, oh, you can't say that, he's our captain. No, you can't say that, he's Aubameyang. You have to say it.
I can see where you're coming from. I mean, his passes ain't the greatest. But I guess we just give it to him because, number one, he is the captain and he can finish. Yeah. Exactly. So, for me...
That's why no one likes to get onto him.
Exactly. For me, it's no comment.
What are you saying? Family ties? Don't want to get kicked out of the family. FM Chic says, everyone needs to chill. We had chances. We were competitive. They're further ahead in their project. We move and we're right on the track. Relax. I like your point of view, FM Shake. Hopefully I said that correctly.
Just T is saying Oba was off today. What's up with him? So basically in agreement with what you were saying as well, Pip.
And B's come back again and said it was way too safe. Every other team is taking it to their opponents, but Arsenal, we're giving way too much respect. Yes, a lot of people have said that. We're just giving our opponent too much. Why?
Exactly. Just be ruthless like Partey, man.
Ruthless.
Oh, that's why I'm just more upset that he wasn't on the pitch earlier, because he's ruthless.
Yeah.
That's what we need, especially when we're coming against City. We've just got an update with the Manchester United game. Maguire has scored, apparently.
You're lying.
Yeah. First name, last name is saying Maguire scored, big capital letters.
Oh, he did score.
Did he?
Yeah.
What's the score?
It's 1-1.
Wow. All right, TJ John is saying, our football has become very boring. We need to get back our attractive one-touch football.
Yeah. The midfield was exposed today. Pep packed his team in the middle and they ran the mid. But I said from the start that was a good midfield that they had. Anyway, they ran the midfield. The only player they used as a wide runner seemed to be Mahrez, and he was dangerous. That's how they hurt us. Yeah, man.
Barista Shah is saying, I think the players let Arteta down. They were chosen to play. They should have give 100%.
Zishan says, looks like AFTV have personal agenda against Ozil. Everyone wants Ozil in. Why are you not reading it out? First of all, my name is not AFTV. No, it's hers. I'm Pippa. She's Charlene. We're just reading whatever comments we can see.
Exactly, and there's loads of comments that come flooding in. And we did say in the beginning, there's loads of Ozil comments.
Seems like you just tuned in.
Exactly. Welcome to the show.
Well, here we go. Here's one. Carlos Bocena says Ozil and Partey at midfield. There you go.
There you go. Pippa's read it. We're still against Ozil. Rahadi Darmagiri is saying, just no passion going forward. Play safe ball, no creativity.
Yeah. But we say that week in, week out. And I mean, everyone cried out for Our, but is that going to be the one person that can all of a sudden make the team look creative? Who knows? Who knows? We'll probably buy him and then don't play him in a big game.
Like we did today.
Rorted Tours says the front line was wrong. Our best goal scorer, Aubameyang, is playing too wide. He was playing Willian where Aubameyang should be. How could you play Willian in the middle over Lacazette or Nketiah? You literally just said what I said about 10 minutes ago. How could you do that? It makes no sense.
Exactly.
There was a point in the game where Aubameyang played the ball to Willian that should have been a ball played to Aubameyang, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And Willian didn't even make the run. He was just like,
yeah.
He was like, what's going on? Oh yeah, I forgot I'm playing centre forward. New here.
Do you think it was just sort of like mind games to sort of throw Pep off, or like...
He didn't throw anyone else off but Arsenal.
Exactly.
Because they were the only team that were off today with that performance. Because
do you think that was the aim? Like,
I don't
was
know
it some sort of mind games? Like,
I don't know what that was about. When I saw the front three, as I said before, I thought Aubameyang was playing through the middle.
Yeah.
It made no sense to me, man. Hopefully one of you guys can help me make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Lily Davies is saying, big up your damn selves.
Jeez.
Big up you as well, Lily, and everyone tuned in.
Zishan, are you actually okay? Is everything okay?
Who? Why?
Zishan Ali Patel, can you please read out Ozil in the comments? Why is AFTV freezing him out? There's literally no comments here about Ozil.
Get your Ozil comments in.
Come on, bring them in, because there's none here. I don't know what Zishan is seeing, but yeah, I don't know what you're reading, love, because I'm only reading the comments that I can see.
Exactly. G Production is saying Ceballos needs to play further up, need Martinelli back.
Oh, I can't wait. There's a few more months. What month are we in?
We are in October. We've seen that he's back in training. So, exactly. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, man. Abu Jam says, is this the time to play Aubameyang as a centre forward since he failed to score in his last 4 games? Yes. Test it out against Rapid Vienna. I don't know. Just do it. Just don't even need testing out. He's a goal scorer. You don't need to test it out. Put him centre forward.
Lily David is saying Laka is better than Aubameyang and Pepe. Pips. What's your opinion on that?
I love them both.
Both or all 3?
I love them both. Ranger Gamer YouTube says, did you think it was a penalty on for Man City when Gabriel shoved Bernardo Silva by blocking him? When was that? Wait,
I didn't see that. I saw it. Was it Mahrez? When he was blocking Mahrez.
Did you think it was a penalty for Man City when Gabriel shoved Me? I actually don't remember that.
I don't recall seeing that. I saw him sort of blocking and holding back. I'm pretty sure it was Mahrez.
Yeah,
I didn't see him shove anyone.
Steve Hunt said, if you want Arsenal to finish outside the top 4, then Xhaka is good enough. But if we want Champions League, then Xhaka is not the right person. What's all the Xhaka slander about today, huh?
I know.
Where's that coming from?
Sly Win is saying Ozil is 20 times the player Willian is.
Oh, 20 times. Sam E says, Pippa and Charlene, do you think that Arsenal win any away matches against the Big 6? I only think we'll beat Tottenham away. I don't even classify them as Big 6, even though they are, but do you know what I mean? That's a different kettle of fish. That's a North London derby. It's a must-win each and every time. Ryan Gilbert says, Ozil, I think that was for you. What's my man's name that kept saying?
What's his name?
Shaheen, I think. So there's a comment for you from Ryan.
Oh, says, I can't remember.
Ozil.
She's even singing for you. SF Pred is saying, no, Gabriel was too strong. There you go. He does show a lot of strength.
Grumpy Doctor says, for a player that is known for his work rate, Willian is doing next to nothing today. I mean, let's just round this up. The people that are getting the most slander today, Bellerin, Willian, Aubameyang. Is it in that order?
Xhaka.
Oh, and Xhaka. There's a few Xhaka slanders in there.
And a bit of Leno at the end as well.
Tiny. It wasn't really slander, it was just comparison.
Yeah, comparison.
Yeah.
But
I mean, those are the 4 players mainly that you'd expect to get praise for. New signing, Willian, Aubameyang, top scorer. Bellerin's been at the club for God knows how many years now. Was meant to be was supposed to be a future captain at some point, and clearly is not a fan favourite anymore. It's all going wrong. What's happening?
Do you think it's just the break? I feel like we could just put it down to the break. You know, we just got to build that momentum back up.
Are you related to Ty?
I might as well be. Jessie PB, what's going on, Jessie?
Hello.
Is saying, disappointing result. We should have drew. Partey did all right. Saka was great. Now focus on Europa League and then get Leicester next Sunday. A crucial match for 3 points. Both doing great as always. Come on, you Gunners.
Come on. Floyd says, Aubameyang is not fit for the left wing. He should play central, and we need a great left winger like Rodrigo who plays like Sanchez in the years back, and need creative midfielders to increase creativity. I mean, we can say it all we want, but it's like Arteta's not listening to us. He's just not listening. Oh yeah, you put it there 3 times, Floyd. I've seen it now.
Levi Ackerman is saying, Charlene, would you play Ozil? I mean, if we go based on the player and what he's going to bring, then yeah, I would play him. But with what's going on behind closed doors, we don't know.
We don't even know what is going on. Yeah.
Don't know why he's not playing.
A super chat from Inks777 says, Aubameyang is being wasted on the left. Why, Arteta? Why? With a few crying emojis. Why, Arteta? Answer us.
Mezzo El Masri is saying, love from Cairo, Pippa, and a little kiss.
Oh, hi. What's your name?
Mezzo El Masri.
Hey, Mezzo. Kisses from London. Matthew Wilshaw says Martinelli is looking hench. He is, you know. Looking a bit bold, like he's
yeah.
I see you. We see you, Martinelli. Training hard. We see you. Barista Shah says, we will get our creativity from Partey. He will drive the ball forward and pick out our forwards. I hope so.
Yeah, if we'll put him on.
Yeah, he'll be in, man.
Let him get some minutes. More minutes.
Yeah. Justin Hines says, how do we expect to beat City with a midfield of Ceballos and Xhaka? Who was the midfield that played against City in the FA Cup semi-final? Oh, I don't even know
I can't even remember.
I don't even know why I asked that.
Was it El Neni? Did El Neni play that game?
That wasn't the game. Was that the first game he came into? It couldn't have been one of the first.
I think so.
It might have been. You guys will help us.
Yeah, let us know. Remind us.
Was it El Neni? It was definitely Xhaka. Or was it Ceballos? Oh my God, I don't even know.
I can't remember clearly. Telwyn Broadley is saying Bellerin looks like he wishes he was Bellerin.
What? Bellerin looks like he wishes he was Bellerin.
Basically, not performing like the way he used to.
Okay.
Adnan Ali is saying Bellerin is annoying. Have you noticed he is copying Tierney with tucking in his shirt?
You lot are just listening to DT and Troops way too much.
I mean, if he wants to bring a bit of style and fashion, I mean, if you check out his Instagram, you can see he's into the fashion.
I like it.
Then, you know, let him bring a bit of style. Exactly, I like that.
D-Man Gunner says, it wouldn't surprise me if Martinelli comes back and... Oh, yeah, sorry, I should have scrolled down. I've lost it, D-Man, sorry. Martinelli comes back and what? I want to know now. Comes back and does what?
Hook Ayres is saying, can you ladies go and convince Martinez back?
No, I can't.
We said we weren't going to be doing...
He airs my DMs, man. Joking.
All right, Lily Davids is saying, Pippa and Charlene, I really want your thoughts on Partey starting last minute in a loss, because I think it's disgraceful. I mean, we've said this, you know, from the beginning.
Trust me, like if I'm putting myself in Partey's shoes or any football player's shoes, and I've just signed to a club, and I want to remember my debut performance. I don't want my debut performance to be in a game where we're losing, and I've got to come in to change the game in 8 minutes. I don't want to be remembered as that was my first time in an Arsenal shirt on the pitch. I don't want that. I want my debut to be either me starting or coming in where we're comfortable in the game, or if it's a draw, level playing field, or of course if we're winning. I don't want to come in 1-0 down and put all this pressure on my shoulders saying, you go out there and change the game for me, mate. No, exactly. Man. That's a debut you want to forget.
I mean, last season he did get like 16 or 17 yellow cards. So, I mean, this debut, we can remember that. I mean, he managed to, you know, start his record of yellow cards, and he got one.
Gosh, man. Yeah, I remember that was a stat that, I can't remember if it was Sky Sports or one broadcaster kept bringing it up.
Mark McAdam is the one that actually told me.
Yellow cards that he's got. So,
so there you go, debut to remember.
Wow.
But no, I totally get what you're saying, Pips, and just going back to Lily, I wish we got to see a lot more of him.
Yeah. Well, there's still lots of games to play in the season, but I'm disappointed that that's how his debut went. No one wants to play anyway. Rorted Tor says, play Ainsley over Bellerin. Bellerin is not good. He's scared. It's like you don't want a one-on-one with any attacker on the wing. He's a right back and he's playing centre back to me. I'm just tired of these average players.
Ali Agu is saying, Charlene, the Arsenal third away kit shirt, white, really suits you.
Yeah, Ali, was it Ali?
This is the
Did Ali say that?
Yeah, but
Ali Agu said, Pippa, Arsenal away kit, white, really suits you. Well, thanks. I might wear it next time.
Wait, am I reading Charlene, the Arsenal third away kit shirt, and then he's got white in brackets.
Oh,
this is the away one. Which one suits me? This one or the other one or both? But yeah, thank you.
They're all nice, man. Arteta, oh gosh, negatives coming in. Who cares? Says Arteta is a fraud. He really had us in the beginning. Boring, silly football. Whoa, wow.
Sorry, say that again, Pip.
No, I don't want to.
Well, someone's just let us know who was playing in the midfield against Man City.
Who was it?
But they're getting a bit cheeky at the end. Sayafiq G is saying FA Cup was last season.
Yes, okay. No.
El Neni at Turkey, and then he's got full stop, like
he couldn't have
really
come in.
Spelling it out to us.
Yeah.
El Neni at Turkey. It was Ceballos. Start watching football properly, lady.
Sorry, what's your name?
Sayafiq G.
Yeah, blocked. Let me find his name. don't ever come for my neck like that. Please. I don't know where you thought you
better
was.
Sit back down.
Don't know who you thought you was talking to. Here's a nice comment. Barista Shah, this is how we communicate here.
Exactly.
Says it was Xhaka and Ceballos when we won the FA Cup in semi-final. El Neni was still on loan. We won because we had Maitland-Niles on the left wing back. That is how you communicate with us. Exactly. Otherwise, you get blocker.
Yeah, none of that rudeness. While we're speaking of that, Sing Saint Soldier is saying, I'd rather play El Neni than Xhaka.
Really? El Neni's been good though.
He has.
So that's not even a wild comment. It's not even a wild comment.
Abdullah Hassan is saying the captain was poor. Arteta could have seen and substituted.
Yeah, he was poor. Sorry, I'm looking for the comment.
Of the one that was being raised. Pips is on it. Don't play with Pippa. While you look for that comment, Brad Hunter saying, just the little time Partey was on shows how much Xhaka's position is badly needed improving. Partey in, Xhaka out.
Jeez.
Nick Hill Kunda is saying, well played Arsenal. I mean, seriously, Arsenal played really well. This isn't the Arsenal who will lose the match at the half-time only. And unpopular opinion, Saka is beast.
Balling.
He's got the fire marks. Trust in Arteta.
Yes. Just T says, but you lot, we can't lie, Arsenal has been improving. Remember when we used to always lose? We lost today. we lost though. But no, I guess the scorelines are improving, I guess. Yeah.
Lily Davies, popular in the comments today. Ainsley needs to play. He is so good and there is no way they're going to get rid of him as we need homegrown players. The fact that he was going to get sold before the season was crazy.
Yeah, well, it was just rumours, but I heard so many rumours, man. Wolves, Fulham.
Yeah, he was linked to quite a few clubs as well.
Even Spurs, I couldn't believe it. Yeah. Barista Shah said, thank you, Pippa.
Oh, I was literally just reading that, Pip.
You're welcome, man. This is, we like respect around here. It goes, It takes you a long way. Drew Gums Israel says, Arsenal are a joke. We park the bus as soon as the game starts. Play Willian as some false nine. Make me watch Xhaka when Partey on the bench. Aubameyang playing on the wing like he's some amazing dribbler. And then the comment just ends there. No, that's it. That's the comment. Wow.
Akmal Ibrahim is saying the way Bellerin played from right wing back going inside, it was the perfect play for Ainsley Maitland-Niles.
Yeah.
Should have started him ahead of Bellerin if the right wing back's going to be playing like that.
Exactly.
It's true.
Ramsey says, whoever says Arteta out is deluded. All I see is improvement. Everyone pundit of football would say the same. Yes, I agree with you, Ramsey. I have seen improvement. I have.
Kevin Njorogi is saying, let's not forget Saka was fired today.
Yes. Eugene says, El Neni is better than Xhaka. Next game he should start. Partey, Ceballos and Xhaka. Wait, but you just said Partey, Ceballos and Xhaka. Oh, you want... Okay. You just said El Neni should start, but then you put Partey, Ceballos and Xhaka. Anyway, it says also Aubameyang has to be more of a threat against these big six teams. Come on, you Gunners. I'm guessing you meant to say Partey, Ceballos and El Neni. I don't know. Maybe it was a typo. Yeah.
KTB official is saying it was a mistake playing both Willian and Pepe together.
Do you reckon? Who would you have rather?
What, in the front three?
Yeah. Well, that's a silly question, actually.
I'd rather get Lacazette.
Yeah.
Lacazette, Aubameyang and Pepe.
Yeah. A super chat from Eric. He says, Arteta is disrespecting Lacazette. Aubameyang's way back in goal-scoring form. His Golden Boot challenges. It's game 5 now, and surely he should know his best 11 now. Say that again. Arteta is disrespecting Lacazette. Aubameyang's way back in goal-scoring form from his Golden Boot challenger from last season.
Okay.
It's game 5 now, and surely Arteta should know his best 11 by now. Still early, but
yeah,
you know.
And don't forget, we've got new players that's coming as well, so.
Yeah.
Halle Gabrielle is saying, Willian striker, ... What was Arteta thinking? ? Well, 3 question marks. Laka, was the right option at the centre.
Yeah.
Agree with that one.
Jonathan Black says, would either of you date a Spurs fan if he was perfect for you? Well, then he's not perfect for me then, is he? That's just null and void, so there's your answer.
DS sorry, I can't pronounce
You're right there.
Prashant.
Okay.
That's a bit of a
No offence.
No offence at all. It's my accent. I think we deserved a point today, at least.
Yeah, at least.
The bonus deserved it. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to walk with a point.
Yeah, man. Not Nice Essence says, what was Arteta's expectation when he bought Partey within a few minutes to go? Swallow your pride and bring Ozil back. Arteta, this game lacked creativity. At some point, I know we've spoken about it so much in the build-up to this game after the transfer announcement of Partey as well, but at some point, we really need to find out what on earth is going on with Mesut Ozil. What is the reason? We have a creative player on our books. He's been taken out of the Europa League squad, so he's definitely not going to feature on Thursday. He's not been registered for it. They're apparently trying to get him out of the Premier League squad, like get him out of contract. What is going on?
I
cannot wait to read that autobiography. Start writing it now, Ozil. I will pre-order it from now. I will pay big money for it. Exactly. I want to know what the hell's going on.
Read it one time.
Honestly.
Nachiket Waker is saying creativity. We have all forgotten, ? Well,
forgotten about what?
Forgotten about our.
Well, yeah, because we didn't get
it. Because we've transfer.
It's over.
It's over now. I mean,
it's done.
The transfer, the next one's in January.
We might talk about it then. Away. Might bring it back up then, but he's probably going Real Madrid anyway. We move. So
right now we need to focus on what we have.
Yep.
And the games from now up until the next transfer window. Adnan is saying Ozil needed.
Ozil needed.
Another one, A. Rosen is saying it's time for Ozil.
Oh, here's all the Ozil comments.
Yeah, they're all coming in.
Says at least should give Ozil a chance when Partey in the squad now. Would be nice to see the two of them together, honestly.
Do you know what? Isaac Pettersson, Partey was rubbish.
What?
Really?
What?
This ain't an Arsenal. Oh, it's a Chelsea fan.
Oh, I was going to say.
You're just hating.
I was going to say
you're hating.
You can't judge someone at 8 minutes because look what flipping Cedric Suarez done in his first 8 minutes against Norwich. Scored a banger. What did he do after that?
Exactly.
You can't really judge no one on 8 minutes because you might think, oh, he's sick, and then next game you really see his true colours when they play a full 90. Do you know what I mean? So.
And even that little time on the pitch, I liked what I saw.
I liked it too.
Boss, I liked that.
Pippa, come here. No,
exactly.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
Don't ever talk to me like that. Don't ever talk to me like that.
Can I talk to you like that?
I don't even know why I just did that because disrespect.
But, yeah, I liked what I see.
Conor Briggs says, what happened to Ty? He's given his fan cams to Robbie, which will be out on AFTV very shortly, if not already. Lily Davis says, do you think Aubameyang should sign... Lily? All right, I'll read it anyway.
Very good.
Do you think Aubameyang should sign a new contract in 3 years? He will still be fire, but he'll be older. It feels weird to have Arsenal without the three main players, but we can't hold on to them. I mean, he's not even fire at the moment right now. It's like, since he signed this one, he's not been fire. It's like his fire's been put out. I'm sorry. I don't even want to get on
Bring me water. Holy water.
Do you know what? I'm going to say I don't want to get onto him because I really want to meet him one day because I actually admire him as a player. But right now, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. I'm not having it. Sort it out, man. Get back on form. I know it's not easy. You've been on form for many years now. And players always have this little dip in their career. But dip out.
Come on, innit? Dip out. This is when we need you now.
Need it.
Levi Ackerman is saying Ozil loves to party.
Does he? He doesn't look like a party type of guy to me.
Does he?
Nah, man. You don't.
Kai Jordan is saying Arsenal is the best.
Well, it's debatable. And I'm joking, we are the best. Paul says, why do we leave it till the last 10-15 minutes to put pressure on? We let them attack us and put us under pressure. Definitely improved in defence. Yes, that's the one positive we can take.
Yeah.
We've actually David Luiz really impressed me today.
Yeah, he had a good game today.
And he made sure he didn't put no arm out for nothing when he was in the box.
I know, every time he's got his hands way behind, boy.
He was like, I ain't getting caught out for nothing. Although he almost got caught out when he almost got an own goal when the ball went
out the goal.
I was like,
literally.
Put his little toe out and it almost stubbed it in, but luckily it didn't go in. But other than that, he had a proper good performance, man.
Even Gabriel, I feel like he's just been so consistent and
solid.
Good defence.
Girls, what are your opinions on our number 10? Arsene Wenger commented on Ozil that Ozil is still a world-class player. Just he needs an extra defender, just like Partey. Do you know what my problem is now? Not my problem. My concern is now. This is too long of a break for any player, no matter who you are, to be in top form and go without playing for what has been like 7 months now since March. The last game he played was against West Ham. So even if he was to come back in, he's not going to. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a coach. I don't know how it works, but I don't assume he'll be up to top standard again because no player should be out that long not playing in a competitive game. You're just going to ruin your career like that.
I mean, well, he's ruining his career anyway because he's not playing games.
Yeah.
He's what, 31?
Yeah, 32 now.
Oh, 32.
Birthday the other day.
Oh yeah. I wish them a happy birthday as well. 32 years old, not playing in 7 months. It's not looking too good.
That's not good, man.
Not
so
good
how can Wenger say he's still a world-class player? We don't know if he can...
Yeah, we don't know what he's saying.
Can he even last
right
90
now.
minutes anymore? Like, does he even know if he can do that?
Exactly.
Because when you're in contract, you can't go and play your own little five-a-side teams. You have to play for Arsenal and only Arsenal. It's not like he can go with his mates in his back garden and say, let's just play a quick 90 minutes, see if I still got it. You know what I mean? Like, all he's got is his training sessions to go by.
And what does that do for you as a player? Like,
mentally,
confidence-wise? Yeah, mentally, I mean...
I'm always intrigued. You see, I'm one of those people, like, whenever he's on someone's Instagram stories, like Lacazette or Aubameyang or Mustafi's, for instance, I literally go back and analyse everything, because I'm like, how is Mesut Ozil feeling? Like, is it affecting him? Because he'll be in the change room just on his phone, and they'll be filming him, and he'll just laugh, but deep down, I know you're crying inside, because who on earth can say mentally strong, playing for a team that I believe that he loves, and he was loyal to, when he could have gone Man United when Alexis did. He could have left in whatever year that was, 2017, 18. Don't know, sorry, my maths is bad. But do you know what I mean? He could have left, he stayed loyal, and now he's in a club where he's basically not being respected, he's being frozen out, and he's there having to smile in front of the cameras, but deep down, he's probably not happy. He's probably happy in other areas in his life, of course, recently married, new baby, I get it. But for your career...
Exactly.
I mean, your bank account's nice.
Yeah, but I mean, money's not everything. It's what's going to make you happy. And not only is he having to deal with that side of it mentally, but then what about all of the stick and everything that he's getting from outside, from like fans and everywhere else, the criticism? There's also that side of it to deal with as well. So, I mean, it is a lot. It's
a lot to take on, man. I personally don't think we'll ever see Ozil in an Arsenal shirt again. I just hope I'm wrong, because you know me, I love Ozil, bro. Like, I love Ozil, man. So it's hard to see his decline go like this. Someone who was a world-class player, World Cup winner, giving bare assists to Ronaldo and Benzi and them man there, and then you're just here sitting, not even on the bench. You're just at home with your family, having to watch your team. You're not even part of the squad. Like, that's horrible.
It's heartbreaking.
It's horrible.
Heartbreaking. NSW saying, hey, Charlene sang a Niger song. Yeah.
What did you sing? Oh, Bobby.
Yeah. Holy. Oh, you thought I didn't know, innit? Because you guys were trying to get me to sing on our live the other day. But don't worry, it comes slowly. Get Partey on the pitch more and you see more of my singing.
I was so young, says, why didn't Ty kneel during the game when Arsenal scored? Well, easy. We didn't score, did we? Funny. You're funny. Is Tierney's better position left centre-back or left wing-back? I think left wing-back, you know. Or left-back. But, you know, out of the two, left wing-back, I reckon. I don't know. It's up for debate, really. We need Our in winter transfer window. Looks like no one had nothing to say about whatever I had to say about Ozil.
I know it's all just changed now, isn't it?
Zara says, we need Emile Smith-Rowe to be our main number 10 attacking player. He is too good to be playing under-21 football. Also, Saliba being left out of the Europa League squad has really got me angry. I think the only reason Emile Smith-Rowe played in that game against Man United under-21s is because he's just come back from injury. And that's normally what happens. You just ease them into an under-21s or under-23s game and then get back into first team. So hopefully that's what will happen. We might see him in Europa. When did they play? Was it yesterday or today?
There was a game today, wasn't it?
Today.
The under-23s, because I saw
today.
Reece Nelson played as well.
So I don't know if he'll play on Thursday. It's possible, but, you know, just trying to ease him back into football. We might start seeing Ozil play an under-23s game. No, I'm being serious.
He might as well.
I'm being serious.
He might as well play under-23s.
I'm being serious.
I actually want to see that.
Because I'm saying, like, how do you get him back after 7 months? He's going to have to start playing under-23. That's what everyone else does after injury. Imagine, I imagine if you're a young, let's say you're a young flipping, I don't know, give me a team, a young, I don't even know who's in that Premier League list, so I'm just going to say Chelsea. Imagine you're a young 19-year-old Chelsea player, expecting to play against some other under-23s, and you're there against Ozil in the midfield. I'll be gassed.
Exactly.
I'll be like, yo, mum, I did that academy game today, you know, and I played against Ozil. She's like, is it? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Might as well get him playing there, though.
Yeah, that's mad.
Oh, man. Abby Hishik D is saying, we need Our in winter transfer window.
Oh, I said that, darling.
Oh, sorry. By following Ozil. Ooh.
Why wouldn't he follow Ozil? They're teammates.
Oh, following as in on Instagram.
Do you think he's going to go downhill like Ozil?
I don't know. Oi, what do you mean, Adnan? Can you just clarify?
Bernally Rooter says, I also love Ozil and I want him to play. Who is freezing him out of the team, the Bulls or Arteta? I don't know.
No one knows.
We don't know, man.
Barrister Shah is saying, do you girls think Arteta should have stuck to the FA Cup semi-final lineup? Gabriel for Mustafi, Partey for Ceballos.
And Maitland-Niles should have been in there, man. Yeah, I'm still waiting. Robbie, text me now. Have you texted me yet?
I don't know. I've been hearing some phones vibrating.
Not yet. Not yet.
All right. Purple Giraffe is saying Arteta got it wrong, but not horribly wrong. We had chances. Yeah, we did. True. Oba should have scored and should have been a pen for Gabriel. We scored those two. People would have said recital, masterclass. Trust the process.
Fick Kazmat says Lacazette needs to start in the middle again and Aubameyang on the left. Aubameyang has been lethal with the runs back then. Bellerin needs to stop playing as a full swinger. Pepe was so disappointing as usual. Ozil in, sis.
Ozil in. Let's get him back in. Let's get him playing in the unders like suggested by Pips and
yeah, man.
See where he's at.
I was going to say I would go, but we can't go. We can't go.
Yeah, exactly.
Has everyone forgotten about us, by the way, you know? Just checking.
Right. Do you know what? This is completely off football, but I'm going to say it anyway. TJ John is saying, do you ladies know soca music from Trinidad?
Of course.
Of course we do. Listen, my daughter
my people
actually loves
Trinidad.
soca.
Trinidad.
Sienna loves listening to soca music. She will, we'll be in the car and she'll literally put soca music on.
Wow. Truthful Boss says, hi Pips and Charlene, Chelsea fan here. What formation do you think Arsenal will end up playing and when will Arteta implement it? I think you guys will be a good side when you nail the 4-3-3 formation. As I said before, I think he was trying to do that today, but then obviously the holding injury happened in warm-up. But I think he wanted to experiment at 4-3-3 today. It just didn't happen. So I think hopefully he'll try and do that in the next game if everyone's fully fit. Do you get me?
And Partey will be amongst it.
Hopefully, she better be. How are you going to the Liga and not going to Atletico Madrid and slapping a 45 million release clause on deadline day last few hours and not using him against Man City?
Exactly.
You have to do all of that to put him on the bench and play 8 minutes.
7-8 minutes. Makes no sense.
Wild.
Crazy. Wild. Mad decision.
Why don't you lot demand for them to let Arteta use his players just like you demand for them to let Arteta get his signings? You lot? Who us?
Us? We are. Listen, I put out a video this morning saying I feel like Partey should start.
Yeah.
That is me demanding. That's me putting my opinion out there. Partey should have started.
You can hear someone singing.
It sounds like Ty. Adnan is clarifying, and what he's saying is Oba will be treated like Ozil too.
Oh, God forbid. I mean, I know I'm getting onto him today, but I've never treated Ozil badly. I wouldn't treat Aubameyang badly because I never forget the love I have for these players. Exactly. Even if it does. Why are we talking about this? It's not going to happen.
I know. No. That's some wild comment.
No.
Wild comment.
No. Actor says, why on earth would you not start Gabriel against Liverpool? And why on earth you won't start Partey today? And why on earth is Willian your centre forward?
Exactly. Couple wrong decisions.
Yeah, man.
But I'll tell you, hopefully you learn from this.
You have to learn, man.
Innit? It's all a learning progress.
Well, James Bill says, I trust the process, but Arteta did get it horribly wrong. Why play one of the best strikers in the world on the wing and a winger through the middle? When you put it like that, it makes absolutely no sense. Like, might as well put me in centre back. It makes no sense. Put you in goal. Oh my goodness. Today was Emery ball. Arteta fanboys should know. Gosh, man.
Jay David is saying Partey didn't even start for Atletico all the time. Arsenal fans gas their players up too much. Listen, he's a world-class player. We want to start him. We bought him for a reason, innit?
Sometimes when I can't give hate, I just give kiss, man. I don't know what else to do, man. Barista Shah says, we need more ball carriers in the team. We have one in Partey. Maybe we need to sign players that drive forward. Maybe like Zaha. Maybe January. We've been linked to this player for the last 3 windows now. So, have they only started doing interviews now?
It sounds like it.
The best formation that suits Arsenal is a 4-2-1-3, and that's what Eugene said. 4-2. Yeah, that's a good formation.
4-2-1-3.
Mike Smith said, sorry, but I don't see any progress. Progress is going to City and winning. The only game we looked good in was against Fulham, and to be honest, everyone looks good against them. It's not good enough. It's very true. Everyone looks good against Fulham.
I mean, even if we got a draw, we could say, all right, this is progress.
It's so true, though. Like, even against West Ham, we struggled, but that was me not giving enough credit to West Ham, because the games they played after that, you have to realise they're a proper good side as well, and we struggled to get a win against them. Got a flipping 1-0 against no, not even 1-0. Sheffield scored 2-1, sorry. Yeah, we've actually not had any convincing wins. We've just about got over the line.
I know.
We haven't had wins where we just walk in saying, yeah, we're definitely winning this, and we know it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, where we have that confidence. I mean, we always have the confidence going in, like, yeah, we'll win. But
yeah. Matthew Wilshaw with a super chat says, supporting Arsenal is like my relationship. Some days you have an amazing time, others you wish you choose. Other times you wish you chose her sister.
Oh my God!
Rah. I've never. I mean, Arsenal don't have a sister club. We don't have one, but let's just say, I don't know, another London club, like QPR. I wouldn't prefer to go there. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'm staying down, honey.
Where is the loyalty?
I'm staying down. But listen, guys.
Are you sure you should be in that relationship?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Not too sure about that one. Thank you so much for all your comments, guys. We're going to wrap it up there. We've spoken enough as much as we could about this game. The main points have been why has party not started. It's been the conversation all week before the game even started. Another conversation we've all had is about Arteta, and of course Ozil always comes into conversation. But hopefully, we know we said we've seen improvements. Hopefully we see even more this season against other big top 6 sides. Today we didn't get the win. It was Manchester City 1, Arsenal 0. We move. Next is the Europa League against Rapid Vienna, and I'm expecting nothing else but a win now. We need to really kick on this season and get Aubameyang scoring some goals. So we'll see you then.
Come on, you Gunners!
Come on.